In exclusive chat with ET Now Sumit Chaturvedi, Ravindra Firoze of Tata Motors Commercial Vehicle Business Unit Executive Director also said that he is hopeful of a slow recovery in next 6 months for the commercial vehicle market.
While the new government's intent is good, a lot of new reform incentives have to kick into the economy. So I think it will still be recovering at this slow pace for the next 6 months, and maybe we can look at a better situation in 15-16. But the other segments like buses and small and light commercial vehicles still are very much on a declining track. Hopefully with that lag factor which we talked about, they will also start improving by the end of the year.
So you've got some buses ordered for JNNURM. Are you talking to some other states for supplying buses for this kind of scheme? What about the kind of number you're looking for selling through this kind of scheme?
See, we target about 40-45% market share in the JNNURM buses. This time the MOUD has gone about it more systematically. So between MOUD and SIAM, we have agreed on the menu of buses, which are the buses in different floor heights, which will be available for funding by JNNURM. And then the states have got the grants. It is not for us to talk to the states. So states have got grants depending on a relationship or the algorithm which JNNURM and the states decide. States which are getting the grant, we are putting out a tender. We are quoting for the tender, and based on that we have got close to about 2,700, 2,800 buses. We are targeting to get somewhere between 4 to 4.5 in the full lot of 10,000 buses.
So one last question, how is the commodity prices panning out for CV sector, as in the manufacturing cost, and are there any chances that you will raise the prices of your CVs in the coming few maybe months or quarters?
See, the last 2 years commodity prices have been relatively contained because not only in India, in many parts of the world, the economy. So prices are a relationship of supply and demand. So the last 2 years has been all right. We are seeing some trends of prices going up. But as far as our price increases are concerned, we respond to cost increases in 2 ways. One is that we do a lot of cost reduction inside the company to offset some of these costs. But besides commodities, we are in an industry or we are an economy where inflation is between 8 to 10%. If you look at that, we take on an average 2 to 3% price increases last year. This year also we will probably end up recovering 2 or 3%. We do that in small doses on a quarterly basis. We have been doing that. Our last price increases were in July and August. When we will take next, we will decide.